In the previous video, we learned present tense and its 4 subtypes. In this video, let's take a step back in time and explore the past tense, starting with the simple past. Just like the simple present is your go-to for routines and facts, the simple past is your best friend for talking about actions that happened and finished in the past. Remember our apple? Well, yesterday you ate an apple, so you'd say, I ate an apple yesterday. You see, it's nice and simple. The action is done and dusted. She went to the store. They watched a movie. He walked home. These are all examples of the simple past tense. You're simply stating that an action happened in the past. Now, let's add a little more detail to our past actions with the past continuous tense. This tense is very useful for describing actions that were in progress at a specific time in the past. Imagine this. You were enjoying your apple when suddenly the phone rang. To describe that moment, you'd say, I was eating an apple when you called. See how we used was and eating? You're painting a picture of yourself in the middle of that apple-eating action when something else happened. She was reading a book when the doorbell rang. They were playing soccer when it started to rain. He was sleeping when the alarm went off. These are all great examples of the past continuous tense. Note how past continuous tense differs from other tenses. Now get ready to travel even further back in time with the past perfect tense. This tense is used to talk about an action that happened before another action in the past. Think of it as the past before the past. Let's say you had already finished your apple before your friend arrived. You could say, I had eaten an apple before you arrived. See how we used had and the past participle of eat. We're establishing that the apple eating happened before your friend's arrival. He had finished his homework before he went to bed. They had eaten dinner by the time the movie started. He had already left when I called. These are all examples of the past perfect tense. See how past perfect tense compares with other tenses. Okay, one more time travel adventure with the past perfect continuous tense. This one might sound like a mouthful, but it's all about describing an action that was in progress for a duration of time before another action in the past. Imagine you'd been happily munching on your apple for a while before your friend showed up. To emphasize how long you'd been eating, you could say, I had been eating an apple for an hour before you arrived. Notice how we used had been, eating, and for an hour to really highlight the duration of that apple eating session before your friend arrived. She had been studying for months before the exam. They had been driving all day before they reached their destination. He had been working on that project for weeks before he finished it. These are all examples of the past perfect continuous tense. Hope all this helps. If you have any questions or doubts about any of the grammar topics that we explored in this video, feel free to post them in the comments. I would love to help. See you in the next video, where we will explore the future tense and its subtypes.
If you enjoyed this grammar adventure, give this video a big thumbs up, share it with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more exciting language lessons.